Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Monday Nights with Massettis and Friends. The gang is all here. We are happy to have our friend and guest, Michael Barnett from Pullformance Fabrication with us tonight. Michael and Trev are joining us together. So thank you all for being here. Everyone looks great. How's everybody doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Not too shabby.
Good. Well, Michael, thanks for joining us. Here we are in our second Monday of January already. The 2026 season is fast approaching, and we are working daily, signing some contracts for events this year. Talking to fair managers, trying to get all the dates lined up so that we can get our schedule put out. And we will be doing that by the end of the month. Should have it pretty solid. So we're excited about that. But Michael joining us tonight. Last week we had your father-in-law, Chiefy, on.
Chiefy. Yeah, good guy.
And he did, I don't know if you saw it, but he did say that his success is credited to you and his skills at writing checks. So I don't know if you can back that up or if.
Yeah, no, I think he hit the nail on the head with that one.
I don't remember if that's exactly how he said it, but that was the gist I got.
Yeah, and he was very humble about it, like genuinely.
Yeah,
kind of like all I do is write the checks, pay them big money.
Yeah, that's right.
So Michael, we all know you here, but if you don't mind, please introduce yourself to all of our viewers. Tell us where you're from and just kind of a little bit about your company, and then we'll dive in and talk more about what you do.
Yeah, so Michael Barnett, and I have Pullformance Fabrication. We also have Barnett Fabrication, and we saw, I guess we'll really, we've been doing everything for Jim's truck and Ross's truck and helping a bunch of local guys out for years. And I had a truck of my own for quite a few years. And yeah, it turned into all of a sudden there's a lot more checks coming into my possession that are paid for by trucks. So we started Pullformance Fabrication. So
why the two companies? Why split apart Barnett and Pullformance?
Yeah. Barnett Fabrication. So we do architectural metals and some industrial metal stuff for do a lot of winery stuff. So catwalk, stainless process piping. And then
gotcha. So, it's an entirely different industry within the same industry.
Yeah, 100%. And our biggest market there would be our architectural metals. So we do office buildings and schools, hospitals, a lot of corporate campuses like Google, Amazon, Facebook. We've done tons of corporate campuses for those types of people. And just basically desks and wall paneling and
but always on the architectural metal side, not structural.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all the structural stuff, but yeah, architectural.
Cool.
You still doing that stuff as well?
Yeah, and it seems like the state of California and where we are with building buildings and the mass exodus out of this wonderful state of ours, with those types of businesses, it's pushing me towards let's go Poland, and it just seemed like the time was right to jump in on helping people out with trucks and tractors or whatever they got, and that side of the business has really slowed down, and this side of the business has really picked up. So,
is it just you, or do you have people working for you now?
So right now it's me, and I got a couple part-time guys. I mean, we all probably know JP, Shanae, that runs around with the polls. He's helps a lot of people out. JP's kind of my right-hand man. John Spillman's always around when I need a hand, or, we bounce a lot of ideas off of each other. We've recently employed Trevor as a part-time guy, kind of with our designing and engineering side of things. So,
Nice.
yeah. We are looking for full-time guys. So tell your buddies, if they know how to weld, they know how to fabricate. We're looking for employees.
Well, that's a good thing. So your actual pulling involvement, when did you start pulling?
I think it was like 2009, 10, somewhere in there. I had I don't know what we called it back then. Yeah, there we go. Blood, Sweat, and Diesel. Tires. So that was look at those Terra tires.
That's tough.
So that was, what I started pulling with, and it was my daily driver. Rip the weight box off it, swap some tires, and drive to work. I forget what we called that class back in the day. Street stock or street diesel or something like that.
We went through a few different names.
Yeah, we did. So that's where it started at. And there was just a group of us. So I grew up in Folsom, California, and there was a group of us that had diesel trucks, and we got sled pulling, and here we are today. I mean, hooked into it, and a lot of money.
Were you part of the Mulrooney team at that point, or had that happened yet?
At that point right there, probably. Well, it started pretty much the first pull that I showed up to. It was at one of an L&L pull in series, and Jim was supposedly this big guy that had this 7.3 that was a nice rowdy truck, and I think I put 75 feet or something on him that day. So.
Yikes.
After that, the phone was ringing.
Was he your father-in-law at that point, or no?
No.
No. Oh,
no.
Okay.
No, he was not. But Ross and I started talking. Jim and I started talking, and then by mid-season that year, their truck was in my shop, and we were doing some work on it, and it just rolled from there. And then I found out Jim had a daughter, and here we are now. I have 2 kids with her.
Nice.
And another on the way. So
congrats.
So, and when's the new one coming? The new baby?
June, late June.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough. And Luke, your oldest, is how old?
He is 4, and then we have Bo, or James Bo. He is like 18 months or somewhere around there, 20 months. Okay. Almost 2, and he's a wild one. So watch out. When he hits 3, he'll be at the polls, and we'll all be yelling at him and telling him to get out of the way, or don't touch that.
It happens to the best of us, man.
It does.
Good deal. So you still do the architectural steel stuff, and then it's about a year or 2 ago you decided to branch into the Pullformance side, or? Yeah,
so over last winter, I got contacted, actually Everett Powell put us in touch, and Michael Fields had a truck that was being built back in Michigan. And that's kind of when Pullformance kind of took shape. Was Fields contacted me and asked if I could finish a truck that he was having built. And yeah, we took it on and wired, plumbed, finished up a bunch of odds and ends on it, did setup with it. And I mean, we had you come up to Fields' place in Ripon and put a couple test passes on the truck. And that was pretty much the conception of Pullformance. So that probably been January of last year. And from then we've helped a bunch of guys out. And I mean, my experience comes from obviously sled pulling for quite a few years, but I grew up drag racing on a pretty high level. I've worked for a bunch of chassis shops. I've worked for a bunch of race teams, and yeah, I've just brought that knowledge of competition and professionalism into what we're doing now. And
when you couple that with the experience you have with the manufacturing, production manufacturing of metal, I mean, it's a good combo.
Yeah. No, it's worked out well. I think Jim's season this year spoke pretty good of what we got going on. And honestly, I just want to help everybody out and elevate the game out here on the West, because we went back to Indiana with Jim's truck this year, and I dropped the ball a little bit on 2 runs back there, but on the 3rd run we kind of started catching stride. And it's not the West Coast is not as far off as anybody would ever think compared to the guys in the Midwest. We held our own back there with some of the best trucks in the country, and I think pretty much most classes out here that are contended in the Midwest, whether it's a pro mod or a mod tractor or 2-wheel drive or whatever it is, they would all stack up pretty fine back there. We've got some tough competitors out here.
That's for sure. So now on the Pullformance side, you've kind of undertaken a fairly large project right now, right? And you posted this. These are Pullformance chassis, is that correct?
So those are so John Spillman and I, we all know John, the track guy. Let's keep him to tracks. Here, we'll show you what Trevor and I are looking at right now. John, load your face with dinner real quick here. Okay. So we have a live in-studio audience.
This might be a first.
But yeah, so John and I have been talking about these chassis for a long time. We've put our heads together on them. We built something that we thought would work. So there is 4 of them now that are completed, not complete trucks, but complete chassis. And so we have one that is going together as a complete truck. It's going to head up north. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Putting it together, making a roller, and we'll see how it runs.
Very nice. Now you're going to build this complete. You're putting an engine in and drivetrain and everything, or how far are you taking
we'll see how far we want to take it. So that's going to Dave Vienendahl up in Oregon. And
very nice.
It'll have a big block Ford Hemi in it.
Big back.
Yeah, big black. Big black Ford Hemi, huh? Cav, your mind. Mhm. But yeah, so that's going to him. We're gonna mount the body on it, weight box, axles under it, and get the motor mounted in, transfer case, all the drivetrain stuff, and then we'll see what he wants to do from there. If he wants us to finish it, if he wants to take on the plumbing and wiring and body work and all that stuff, we'll go from there.
Very nice. So I'm going to pop up some other pictures. Is this all parts for that truck, or is this just random parts?
So that's those are parts for everybody. My phone's always on. Call me. Need something. We've got a lot of stuff sitting there in stock. So those are basically all of our in-house parts. That's all stuff that we've designed and laser cut, formed, whatever the case may be. That's all stuff that needs to get inventoried and put away is really what it looks like. So JP's got a good job ahead of him.
Very nice. And I'm just going to put these pictures up. You tell us what you got working on here.
So that is blood, sweat, and diesel right there. That's a truck that the truck actually started as Tom Colsani's all-nighter. I don't know when the last year Tom ran that truck, probably back in 2013, 14. He used to run out here on the West Coast. Jim purchased that truck from Tom, and it's getting built. It'll kind of be our in-house shop truck, test vehicle, but it's got a lot of cool stuff going on in that truck. So yeah, that's the cockpit.
That is the floorboard of this pickup.
Yes.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what else? These are just cool shit you've made.
Yeah, that's turbo kill setup right there. So that's an oil pan that we're working on with the guys back at Shy Diesel. That's a 6.7 oil pan. I don't know if you've got any more pictures of that.
Well, you sent me a shitload of them, but I couldn't get them all in there.
I just shared an album with you, but yeah. So like that oil pan right there, there's not much out there coming from the drag racing world. I've seen a lot of cool technology, and there's not much out there in the way of real purpose-built, high-performance stuff for that. It's really thought all the way through for a lot of our applications. And that oil pan's a front sump oil pan, dual pickup. It's got a windage tray in it. It's got some flapper doors in it. It's not just an empty box, but we're trying to get the oil off the crank, so less rotating mass and make some more horsepower.
Very good. Is there anything in the pulling in your future of the Pullformance that you already have in, your next step or your next plan, or you got any other big things on the horizon?
A lot of big things on the horizon. So we're moving out of our shop that we've been in for 12 years. We've purchased we're in the process of purchasing a commercial property that'll give us a little more space to grow. And we have some stuff in the works. Actually, that's why I'm down here tonight with Trevor. We're working on designing another chassis, and so we're going to build some diesel super stock chassis. And yeah, we're just
the other chassis that you built that Brian showed before, you built those on spec? I mean, like you're just hanging on to those to sell them, yeah? They're not sold.
They are all sold.
Oh, they
one of them.
are. Oh,
Yep.
good for you. Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So Donnie Reeves has posted a picture of one, the first one. The first one that was built, Donnie Reeves has. The second one that was built, JP Shanae has it. The third one is gone, but still here. And then the fourth one, Dave Vienenhall, he got that one. And that's the one we're building right now that you've seen the updates on.
Got it. That is a great idea, John.
Michael, what's your take on the current West Coast polling scene? What do you think needs to be changed or improved upon?
No, I really think we're doing good. I think we need to tighten down on tech. But there's only so many people and there's only so many hours in the day. So I think we're doing good for where we're at out here. And honestly, you give the West Coast 5 more years, and I think we're really going to grow and see some people that are willing to travel. The tough part is you got that middle America, the Colorados, Arizona. I know Arizona has a little bit of polling, very small amount, but you've got Colorado and you've got a bunch of states in between us and the Midwest, and I feel like that's the great divide for us. I think
the geographic gap, the fact that it's literally such a long distance,
and it's so far. I mean, I drove to Indiana. It's a long way through a bunch of states that don't participate in polling, and with the equipment that MLM has, in the way of the sleds and the crew and the track people and what we're doing, we're not very far off from what the Midwest has to offer. I've been to quite a few polls out there, and I really think that if we can just get some guys willing to travel, whether it's us willing to travel to the Midwest to show them what we got, or if it, and that's going to bridge the gap to, hey, we come all the way out here, you guys come all the way our way and see what we got. Track wise, we, if we call a track, if we work on a scale of 1 to 10, and I think we pretty much see a track on every spectrum throughout the year of quality, and it's the conditions we're given. We live on the West Coast. We're close to the coast. We've got sand, but we also get into places that have got some good dirt. And back there, I feel like they work on a different scale than us, and their scale's a lot tighter. They're working in, they could use their gear ratios in 4 numbers. They can cover their whole spectrum of tracks. And out here we may be working in 10 different gear ratios to cover our spectrum of tracks. So I like it. I feel like the challenge out here on the West Coast is it's fun. I'm always up for a challenge and something new. So whether it's sand, whether it's clay, let's pull on it and let's have some fun.
Brian looks frozen.
Brian does look frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we're all in agreement here.
I think so.
I think I'm back.
Don't
Yeah,
move.
you are.
You're back, but
You never left.
Yeah.
You just stop moving.
The internet out here in the sticks is kind of shitty.
It's true.
So, yep. I don't know why yours works 2 rooms away, but whatever.
I think he might be stealing the good internet.
Probably. Probably. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. If you're just tuning in now, we do have Michael Barnett of Barnett Fabrication and Pullformance Fabrication in the middle of a couple big projects right now. And Dave Vienendahl, one of your biggest current customers, I would say, that's not your father-in-law, is watching. So Dave, thanks for tuning in. Do you have any questions for Michael or any projects? Throw them up in the comments. I think if you book a job tonight, you get a 10% discount from Pullformance Fabrication.
Yeah, Michael, we get a
just
5% commission.
Unfortunately, we're not taking any new work right now, though. So we're
Whatever.
booked up. We're
You didn't
booked
have
up.
you didn't have to say that yet, Michael. We get the phone ringing. That's all. So,
That's right.
but also, Michael, I should have opened with this, but thank you and Pullformance for sponsoring our point series this year. We really appreciate you having you on board and your support of the series. It was great to see your logo out there on so many vehicles. So we appreciate that. And this year's sponsorship packet will be in the mail shortly. So we'll keep an eye out for that.
Perfect. We'll crunch the numbers. We'll see what we can do for
Okay.
everybody.
Sounds good. John Spielman's watching, and he wants to know if you work on hot farm tractors. I think he's trying to take advantage of that 10% discount.
Well, his tractor's not quite hot enough. Kind of needs an
yet.
injection pump to be hot. But
And actually, I think Chris is being serious, asking if you sell parts online or what's the best way for someone to get a hold of you.
So we are working on that. It's getting parts inventoried and getting pictures taken and descriptions and shipping calculations figured out. It's a little bit more than just throwing parts online and getting them out there, but we're working on it. And we have the web store, we have all that stuff. It's just finding the time to get it all live and online.
If someone does want to buy a part from you, though, where do they go? Who do they call?
Yeah, just message us or give me a call or text me or whatever. So our parts stuff right now is basically a lot of brackets and tabs and mounts and stuff like that is what we have sitting in stock. If I'm making one part, it's just, wise to make 10. So kind of just try to keep stuff like that in stock, just to keep the shop flowing. In the way of like chassis and stuff, we try to build those in batches, and we built a batch of 4. They're all gone and accounted for. But there is another batch of Pro Mod chassis in the works. There's a batch of super stock diesel chassis in the works. So if anybody in California is feeling wild, let's build some super stock diesels and have some fun.
What's the difference? Obviously, there's different length requirements and things like that, but what are you considering when you build a super stock diesel chassis versus a Pro Mod chassis?
So like obviously the wheelbase. So you got 133 inches on a Pro Mod, and then diesel super is 158. So there's a little bit of difference there, and then other than that, there's not too much of a difference in the way of a base chassis. It's more of just kind of the hitch is longer on a diesel than a Pro Mod. But
so they're all rule based changes, nothing like structurally different.
Not really. There may be a couple extra bars in a super stock diesel in some critical points, but other than that, I mean, it's they're pretty much the same design.
Good deal. Good. Well, do you guys have any other questions for Michael? Kev, do you have anything you want to bring up?
I was just going to say somebody should wake Kevin up.
I've been here the whole time.
I know.
Trying to think
Oh,
of
this-
questions.
We
We'll
might
come
want to
up
take
with
that as a
something.
no.
I already know everything about Michael.
Do you have any favorite
Not
memory of
everything.
being with Michael, Kev?
Yeah, Turlock this last year was pretty fun.
Toasted
Guys, remember that
Twinkies.
wheelie?
The
Golf cart wheelie?
conception of toasted Twinkies.
Mhm.
That was right there, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
The golf
We were
cart
hungry.
wheelies. That was fun.
Mhm.
Whose golf cart was that?
No idea.
Sucker pulls a wheelie though.
Yeah, with
Wow.
800 pounds on the back.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
that'll help.
Cool. Well, Michael, appreciate you joining us and sharing the info about the Pullformance fabrication. We look forward to seeing great things coming from you guys. And you made the intercooler pipes for Smokey last year, 3 years ago. I don't remember when that was, but a while back. And so I brought the truck up to your shop, and one of the coolest things I'd ever seen was the guy TIG welding these stainless steel pipes. It's beautiful welds too, by the way, with a phone inside of his helmet, kneeling down, hitting the pedal with his knee as he's welding this thing. It was one of the coolest things. I wish I'd taken a picture, but anyways, on the phone, beautiful TIG welds on these pipes and running
good
the welder with his
multitasking.
knee.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sounds like an everyday deal.
Yeah, well, you made it look easy, so I'm sure it wasn't the first time. So, anyways, we appreciate you joining us and taking time out of your family life to be here. Appreciate Jill letting you have the evening to hang out with us.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. I couldn't do any of this without her. So
That is the truth. I think we're all in that boat. But so now we have a new segment that we are adding to our show, and I'm going to let James go ahead and introduce this next segment. Jay?
It's time for a whiskey minute.
That's phenomenal.
Pretty awesome.
Well done, James. All right. Well, welcome to Uncle Steve's Whiskey Minute. I've been drinking during this episode, but this isn't the whiskey I'm going to feature tonight. You may remember from last week's episode, we had Rod and Hammers on from San Luis Obispo. As you can see, it's gone.
no,
So we're going to move on to something new this week. And I figured since this is a new segment, we ought to kick it off with something big. So we're going to start with Blanton's, John Wick's favorite bourbon. And so Blanton's was the first commercially available single barrel whiskey in the United States. Also, I need to point something out. There's a little bit of a lie in this. It's called Whiskey Minute with Uncle Steve, or Uncle Steve's Whiskey Minute. Is not going to be a minute. It's never going to be a minute. I mean, if you guys know me, then you know for sure it was never going to be a minute.
yeah.
Okay, so Blanton's very special. It comes with these little horsey.
Is that a pony, Steve?
Corks? Yeah, it's a racehorse, and there's eight different designs, and they have a letter on each one. It's Blanton's spelled out, 2 N's, and let me show you something real quick. I got 2 of the N's right here. You can't really tell probably in this picture, but they're a little bit different. Like one of the jockeys has his feet forward a little bit, the tail's a little
The
different.
horse's
the head's-
legs are in different
Tail's
positions.
the
different.
horse's leg. So when you line all these up in the correct order, spelling Blanton's, it's a horse with his jockey like continuing through a race. You can kind of see it's like a stop motion thing. You can see him
No
running.
way.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And so these are collectible and like true whiskey guys love to collect these. And if you get all of them, you win cirrhosis of the liver. So I'm working on that right now. Okay, so tonight's episode is brought to us by it's the letter O. You won't be able to see it, so I'm not going to get any closer. And O in this case stands for one drink, which is a little lie I routinely tell myself and my therapist.
So you have to drink that whole bottle in one drink, is what it's saying.
You got it, Mike.
Well,
Okay.
although I
mean,
love
I
your
went to-
enthusiasm. I love your enthusiasm. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Man. This is sipping whiskey.
No.
Like
It's not
I was
what
gonna
the
go-
O says.
I was gonna go with old fashioned and say like, but I'm not making an old fashioned because this is Blanton's and I'm not a savage. But anyway, I went with one drink. So I'm gonna pour a little bit in
Why is
here.
that
We're gonna
changing.
I
don't know.
don't know. So it's got a nice You can smell a little bit of the oak in there. A little vanilla, maybe. Some brown sugar, which was my nickname in 4th grade. It's, it's a long strike. Catholic school. So let's just move on.
Okay.
See, this is the part where we're supposed to pretend like we're waiting to see if I'm going to like it, but we all know the truth. I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's got a nice smooth finish. It doesn't linger, unlike Uncle Kevin. It's hard to do a whiskey segment where you got to talk because all you want to do is drink.
Just
But
drink. We'll watch you.
I can do both. I feel like that would be a little rude. If the whiskey minute with Uncle Steve was literally you guys watching me drink whiskey for a minute,
It'd be kind of funny.
No,
Nonstop,
I think
though.
that's a
Just-
good idea.
let's find out.
Just
Let's
drink it
see,
for
how
1 minute.
How about we see how much whiskey you can drink in the minute?
Yeah.
So that's a great idea for a
Hey,
different
Steve,
night.
what do you think about this?
Oh no, he's gonna.
Is that
do it
also a
to the
bottle of
head.
Blanton's?
I don't know. It seems like
it's hard for me
my
to see
bartender.
Pony on it.
I've got a
Oh,
pony.
that's 100% that's Blanton's. Hey,
What letter is
on
it?
here.
there's some cool shit on
Uh,
here. So take a look on there and tell me what date it was made. Mine was made on,
It's pretty dusty, so it's probably old.
all right, mine was April 15th of 2025, which is tax
There's
day.
a song
Honestly,
about that.
about
Dusty.
dust on the bottle.
Dust on the
Hold on, let
bottom.
me hand it back to my bartender. My butler handles all my whiskeys for me, so
Fuck, I need a butler. The cool thing about these is, like if you're drinking Jack Daniels or something like that, it's a blended whiskey and it's very consistent. That's the real positive about blending whiskeys is the master distillers can get it consistent the same every time. If you drink Jack Daniels, you're drinking Jack Daniels. With a single barrel whiskey, what they do is they take all of the whiskey that's in one barrel and they bottle it from that barrel directly. There's no blending, so you get a lot of variation between one batch and the next. Like yours, whenever it is, I'm sure it says what barrel number it is. Mine's barrel number 320, and it will.
What barrel,
I am
Mike?
227.
Nice.
So ours are almost 100 barrels apart, although probably says a different Rick number. It doesn't matter.
13. What
13,
was it?
and mine's 27.
13.
117, 13.
Oh shit, yours is 12 years older than mine.
Yeah, we like to let it age. We don't drink
Uh,
as much whiskey as you around here.
Yeah. Are you guys going to try that tonight? Is Uncle
No,
John
but
gonna
it's
let
for
you try it?
sale. We'll get it
Smart
on
I mean,
guy.
look,
the web
these
store.
are-
What letter is it, Michael?
letter?
What
No,
letter is
oh,
your
that's a good
pony?
point.
You're gonna need them all.
Just like a horse with a jockey. Oh,
No,
I
it's
think it's an
it's
O.
behind his back foot.
It's
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's an O.
Nah, Steve already has the O. We don't need that one.
It's the same.
We
We're
don't
both
need that.
Oh,
drinking
you don't
O.
need my O? Okay.
Oh, I don't think so. Anyway, so
I've got a little cup here.
you should definitely
little-
have at least a taste
take
of
a
it. I
little
feel like that's
shotsky.
someone
Trevor
else's
should
whiskey.
taste it, right?
I don't think so.
Trevor should, but won't taste it,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
Okay. I'll stick to whatever I got here.
Well, you're running out. What is that? A Black Russian?
I'll have to ask my butler about that. A whiskey sour with Pendleton. 12-year-old Pendleton.
Oh, Pendleton's great too. We may have to bring that onto this series at one point. Anyway, once again, tonight's whiskey was Blanton's, brought to you by the letter O, somewhere in there. And I'm not sure what we're going to do next week. If any of the audience members have suggestions of whiskeys they'd like us to taste and review, I am definitely open to suggestions.
Or if you want to send a bottle to Uncle Steve, he'll take
Well,
it.
Yeah.
if you send a bottle, then we're going to need you on the screen. The answer is yes, you should send a bottle, but then we'll need you on the screen to participate in this segment.
This
All
is
right, thanks,
amazing.
Ryan.
This
Steve,
segment
well done.
hits.
Thank you. Thanks,
Great
Coach.
job.
As Chris Turner said,
Did we get a
we are.
sponsor out of that deal?
He said a whole new
Yeah.
level of sophistication. I think this is the first sophistication we've had. So I think it's very good, Steve. Well done.
Thank you.
So is there a letter,
Michael.
like, is there 26 of them? Like every letter
No.
you can collect?
No, but
No,
see, that
but-
would make my cirrhosis joke funnier.
Yeah.
There are 8. It's the letters that are in Blanton's, and that's why there's 2 different ends because that appears twice.
What is Blanton's?
the name.
So
Where the
I
fuck
don't know
have
if you were
been?
watching I don't know if you're watching our
I wasn't
segment,
paying
but
attention.
Blends is the
Okay.
name of the bourbon that we're drinking tonight.
Oh, okay. It's not like the whole alphabet.
No, it's not like the whole alphabet, Kevin. I feel like we
It's
have
interesting too
talked
because
about this.
there's no double letters in Blanton's.
There is though. It's an N.
Blanton.
Oh,
I should have made more jokes about
Internet
Kevin
is
during
fucked
that
up.
segment.
I wasn't paying attention.
We
Sorry.
know.
No, but I love the segment. It was fun.
It keeps
Thank
freezing me, but it's fine now.
Brian, you're not frozen. You're totally unfrozen. You're thawed out.
Very liquid.
Hey, oh, now he's frozen. That's amazing. So anyway, I think what I'll do for the next couple segments is I'll probably start drinking whiskey earlier during the day,
Okay.
so that I'm like really primed up by the time we
Be
get
like-
here. This one went a little quick. I wasn't quite.
Mike
ready.
and John show, yeah, over there. Start drinking early.
That's really what I need to do. Should we
It's
just
okay.
continue without Brian?
That's
I think-
okay. We got it.
For sure.
He'd be really good if he spun the wheel and got the freeze one. He's doing
Oh man,
pretty
he would
Oh,
crush
Dude,
it.
kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is he back, Dad?
I'm back.
He's back.
That's Jimmy.
I think that's you.
Well, thank you, Steve, for that awesome new segment.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see what you bring on next week. But we are back with Facebook Marketplace. Michael, have you done this before?
I haven't.
Okay, well, you're going to try and guess the price. Don't go over. You want to be the closest. If you win, you get a GSI t-shirt. If you lose, you have to spin the punishment wheel, and you're definitely eligible for it. So,
I'm eligible for the punishment wheel.
yeah, because you're drinking.
Yep.
Unwritten rule.
And you're kind of
So
like family.
we have
It's out.
4 listings tonight.
You're
One
sitting with
tractable related.
Trevor.
The other 3 are just
You're ready.
awesome. First listing of the night is this Pro Stock 4x4. It is priced with the motor in it. I can't tell you the specs of the motor. And that is all the description that came with the truck. You are
Wait, did it include the word sorry? Or
Why
did
does it
you?
say sorry?
no, that was me.
Yeah.
I said sorry because of the lack of description. I feel bad, but it is called Back in Black, and it is a Pro Stock. So
That's an interesting tilt body.
Yeah, they
Tilts
couldn't
it
afford
is.
the whole
Right
It's
thing.
behind the
kinda-
cab.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Half tilt.
Yeah, it's like a half
Yeah.
tilt, but it doesn't look like it makes it easier to get in.
it would be pretty tough. It looks like,
I
yeah.
think it's probably to work on the motor, but still, a full tilt would be neat.
It
Yeah.
would be neat. Yeah.
And I will
I
take that
bet
into
Pullformance
consideration. in
Fab
pricing.
could make you a full tilt body,
Yeah, we can get the whole thing tilting. No problem.
but not right
or
now.
just make that half tilt further would be okay.
No tilt is fine. Half tilt.
Just make a hood on it. Yeah,
Full tilt.
open.
Yeah, tilt, okay.
Okay. Well, Steve, we're gonna have you go first this week. What do you think the Pro Stock is priced at?
I mean, first of all, I think having me go first is a terrible idea. There's not a lot of information to go on here.
No,
I'm
there's
going
not.
to come in.
This is awful.
You know what? I'm going to revert back to the numbers, and there are only two. $44,000.
44.
Smart move.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
50,000.
50. Trev?
Is that right, Chris? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does too.
I didn't realize that.
I'm gonna go. I like her guess. 38.
38. Dad?
What did Uncle Steve say?
44.
Do we even know the name of this truck?
Yeah, Back in Black.
Back
Man,
in
you are
Black.
not paying attention.
No, nope, not at all. Sorry.
I had 40,000, Jay.
40. Miguel,
Let me go 30.
30.
Maybe I went too high.
Well, Kev, if there's one thing, the only thing that I've learned from doing these 58 or whatever episodes of Facebook Marketplace is these pro stock trucks are always priced ridiculously high. Because this one was priced at $80,000.
Yeah, dude.
And
That was a
Kev,
little
that
low.
is going to give you 2 points because you had
That's
guessed
amazing.
50,000. Steve, first
I
guess
needed
was the
those.
second closest with
Nice.
44,000. So you're going to get 1
Feeling-
point.
Feeling really good about that.
And nothing for Trev, Brian, or Michael. Next
Man,
up, though,
that's
I
good.
think this one is a little bit more relatable. This is a 2026 Sherp.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys have seen these, but they're like all-terrain off-road vehicles. This one here is brand new, built to conquer mud, snow, water, swamps, and tundra. Perfect for county search and rescue, recreation, utilities, construction, oil and gas, hunters, outfitters, landowners, adventurers, and pretty much anyone else. It's got a 1.8 liter Doosan diesel that puts out only 55 horsepower, which is super surprising to me. But it
I think
has
they
high
float
torque,
too.
low speed control. It's got oversized tires, if you couldn't tell that already. They're tubeless with an internal air circulation system using the exhaust for instant pressure adjustment. That's pretty cool.
That's
It's got a
interesting
6-speed
idea.
manual and pneumatic circulating suspension for a smooth ride.
Wait, that
I've
thing has
seen
a
these
manual
things.
transmission?
What's that?
That thing has a manual transmission?
I guess so. Yeah.
Holy
I'm not
shit.
sure if it's a stick shift manual or what the deal is, but
Do
yeah,
these
it is a
do
manual
they
thing.
do they turn by rotating like a tank, or
Yes.
do the
Mhm.
front wheels actually turn?
No, I think it's like a tank.
Yeah.
It's like a Bobcat. Yeah.
With a manual transmission? This is going to be a feat of like engineering just to learn how to drive it.
I
Engineering.
mean, I'm sure they're geared
genius.
super low. I don't know if it's like 4-wheel. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
We need to learn
Yeah,
more about this.
I think I saw a video on the internet, and I think they float. Like you drive it into water. I think those tires.
Kevin,
lot
when you
of
say
air.
I
that,
might be wrong.
do you
I
mean
could be
you
wrong.
think you saw this ad on the internet?
No.
These are
A
pretty-
video.
These are a thing. Kev, you are up first.
Oh boy.
Since you are experienced here.
I'd rather not go first.
Not how this works.
69. Yeah. Okay. This is expensive, I think.
You want to give a guess, or
No, not necessarily.
well, you
I'm
do
gonna
have
say-
to.
60. Could be 100-something thousand.
Man, he is so good at this
Could be
game.
$1 million.
You
For
want
all
to
I
give
know.
a number?
Go with the
100
You got it.
140. I could
think
be
he's
like
stuck.
30,000 though.
Okay, Kev is in at 140,000.
150, 142, 143,000.
143,000. Trev,
Add all of those up.
Shit.
Trev, it's to you.
I don't know. I'm gonna go 150.
150. Dad,
Dude.
195,000.
195. Michael,
160.
160. Steve,
$100,000 per liter.
$100,000 per liter.
Yeah, well, of the engine displacement, obviously.
1 point.
Well, some good guesses, all actually pretty good guesses. Dad, not so much, but the correct answer was 169.
Go! I was going to
Michael
say that.
was the
I was gonna
closest
say that.
with
Oh,
160.
Ah,
So
son of
he
a-
is going to get 2 points. The second closest was Trevor with 150. He's on the board. So currently our leaderboard here is Kevin and Michael tied for first place with 2 points. Trev and Steve tied for third place. And Dad, you have no points as of
I
yet.
thought it would have been ridiculous to say 169, and there I am
Yeah,
wrong
you-
again.
You were almost there, Kev. You
Mm.
yeah, you didn't get it though. We have 2 more listings to go. Plenty of time. The next 2 are definitely special. This one is the Crackhead Express. It's a 24-inch beach cruiser with an 80cc 2-stroke. Has the upgraded exhaust and carb. Nice Maxxis tires. Less than 100 miles on the motor, which in this case seems like a lot.
That's a lot.
And
A ton of miles on a bicycle.
this gentleman is open to trades, electronics, car-related stuff. Just depends on what you offer. Probably some crack too. Trev, you are up first.
Man, I think he knows what he's got. I'm gonna
Really?
say
It gets me.
that's good. I'm gonna say $690.
$690.
Solid, pretty solid
Dad?
guess, Trev.
I'm gonna say 250.
250. Michael?
I don't know what crack goes for these days, but clearly he's trying to sell it for some.
Mm-hmm.
What was Brian at? 250?
250.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go 251.
251. Dirty play. Steve?
Dirty.
It was dirty, but it also stole my move.
Hmm.
Because
Still
I
do.
feel like that's the right range. At the same time, I also am looking at this and I'm thinking like, if somebody offered me that for 250, I would just buy it. Like,
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
That's a good point.
so I feel like it might be a little low. What's the next one above that? 690?
690, yeah. I should say there was a video also of it running. It does run.
Oh,
I mean, you guys could have figured that out, but still.
yeah, we should
All
see the video first.
Yeah.
All right. So I did some quick, very complex math in my head, and I'm going to come in at $252.
Okay, 252. Kevin?
Where are we at?
We have
I think Kevin, you were at like 12,000 or something. I don't remember.
250,
No.
251, 252, and 690. John is in at
I mean,
253.
253 sounds like a reasonable. I'm not doing it. That's got to be. Three, 400. I'd say
3 or 4. That's like 350 if you went 3 or 4.
350. Let's do 350.
That's a good call. Good call.
That is
It
just
is.
unbelievable. The correct answer is $350.
Oh,
Hey.
do I get that one? I'm
No,
pretty
you
sure I
don't.
get that
Nope.
one.
No, you don't get.
No, dude.
You
That was
don't
my
You did,
guess.
you did the math with which, by the way,
Yeah,
probably
I
saved
did the
us
math
6 or
for
7
you.
minutes. Yeah, you saved 6 or 7 minutes in the episode, so we appreciate
Yeah.
you.
I'll take
Well,
the points, though, mister.
Can I have a half a point, Kev?
You can have a
donate?
quarter point. Quarter.
Okay,
Okay, Michael's going to get a quarter point.
so I have
from
2
Kevin
and a
here.
quarter, I think.
Wait, that
So-
could matter.
Kevin is going to get 2 3/4.
2
from that.
3/4.
Michael
Yeah.
is going to get an additional quarter. And then 1 point is going to go to Steve for the second closest answer. Trev, you were a ways away. But Trev, this is the last listing coming up.
Wait, do we agree that this is like a pretty good deal for 350?
I agree.
Yeah, we're gonna get that
100%, yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, this is the last listing. Dad, this one's pretty important for you, and I think you've got this one. You've got something very similar. This is a custom John Deere
Ooh.
limo.
Look at this.
As you can see, it is
Call that a
3
limo?
John Deere lawnmowers spliced together.
Look at
And-
this.
for sale or trade. It runs and rides great. The motor alone is super good and worth the money, he says.
I love his
It is
words.
one of one. And now, when I first came across this, I was thinking, do you drive
Lonnie
it from the
obviously
front or
posted
the
this.
back, or do you need two people? Right?
Yeah, this is
Obviously,
Lonnie's special.
you don't drive it from purely the back because the front up here, there's no linkage connecting the steering.
Do you need two people?
So that wouldn't work. But then I noticed this right here. Let's see if I can zoom
Gas
in.
pedal.
There's a cable tied to the pedal that is
Literally
running all
tied
the way
to it.
down and then
Over the fender.
through the fender, and then down here to the back where the motor is.
That's a
Nice.
serious like throttle
It's
link.
just
That's
tied
amazing.
to the other gas pedal.
Yes. But you'll
That's
notice
amazing.
in this picture, there's nothing on this pedal. So I don't know if it has brakes or not.
No
but,
need.
Probably it has front brakes, right?
Does it?
Now, we
The
all know
lawnmowers
the
have
rule.
front brakes?
Safety
Fuck
first.
if I know.
You
Hey,
don't put
safety
brakes
first.
on
That's
it.
right. It doesn't need brakes.
Never
I'm
put
sorry.
brakes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
Well,
I forgot.
anyways, it is awesome. Clearly, you probably could drive it with a guy in the back, guy in the front, passengers in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, it's obviously safer.
Spielman's got
But
it right.
we obviously need it. So, Dad, you are up first, which puts you in a tough position considering you
This
have,
is a tough spot.
yeah.
Does it come with a mower deck? Can you still mow?
You know,
I
I
doubt
don't
it.
see a mower deck.
Hmm.
So I would assume
It'd be
no,
awesome if it came with 3.
but I don't
Does
know
Got
got
a
that for
good
sure.
blast beater in the back there, though, that red thing.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it is.
No,
Well, even before
some
Jason,
people call that a bead blaster, not a blast beater, but it's okay.
I said glass beater.
I'm
Didn't I?
with,
Oh, okay.
I'm with Jason. I think it's $750.
$750. Okay.
I
Michael?
just started paying attention, by the way. This is great.
We know.
I don't know. What,
He's got a
what
dune
was,
buggy. He got a dang dune buggy.
Michael, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it here. I'm thinking
Okay.
$100.
$100
I don't-
bucks.
I don't think they think too highly of this.
Steve?
I mean, I think it's more than $100. Just the scrap value alone's more than $100. Oh, although he said the engine is good and worth the money. The engine is probably
Super
worth
good.
$100.
Yeah.
Did he say super good?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's more than $100.
Obviously.
What are our guesses right now? 100 and
$750.
it's kind of a big range. I'm gonna put this at. It doesn't come with a trailer.
No, it does
I don't see
not.
All right, I'm gonna put this at $751.
$751. Kevin?
That's a good guess.
Where are we at with the? What's the lowest?
100.
I literally just recounted it.
I'm gonna go. That flag's touching the ground too a little bit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say $1, $2.
$2.
You realize we had somebody bet
Please.
100, right?
Trev.
Shit. No,
Trev, you
I
are the
wasn't-
last guess of the night.
wasn't paying attention.
What'd you say, Trev?
I'm gonna go $3 because I think there's a good chance it's under $100.
You're kidding me.
$3.
Can't be worth
You
it.
guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you, Steve, you were the second closest, which
Nice.
mathematically means only one thing. The correct answer was $750. Dad,
Wow.
in the
That's too much. That's way too much.
it was a buzzer beater
Wow.
for sure.
Well done,
Just
Brian.
Taking the guess from Jason is going to get you 3 points. The guess of $750. The second closest, believe it or not, was Michael with $100.
Oh,
So he's going to get 1 point for that.
That's
Yeah.
very
Unfortunately,
interesting.
Kev and Trev with $2 and $3.
It was a
not
good guess,
getting
Trev.
points
You did
that
good.
round. But to recap our scores, that was our last listing.
He's never going to
The-
sell that, by the way.
No.
Not for 750, but it's interesting. Kev, you did win the episode with 4 3/4 points. And
Thank you.
second place, a very narrow 3 1/4 point. That's Michael. Over
The quarter
Brad with
point?
3 points.
Quarter
So
point.
that quarter point did move you up on the ladder.
That hurts.
And that brings us to our bottom two. Steve, you had 2 points, and Trevor, you only had 1 point, which means Trevor did lose the
Sucks for
episode.
Trevor.
Everybody made it on the board, which is surprising with only 4 listings.
Yeah, it's actually pretty solid.
So a pretty good spread there. But yeah, Trev, you did lose the episode. So now we will move on over.
No,
She
That's
makes a
not
good
true.
point.
no. I still did good.
It is a good point, but even with the minus
Lack of
0.75
attention.
points, you would have won. So, yeah,
Thank you.
we'll bring over here the punishment wheel. Trev, I think you know the deal. But if Trev gets something that he can't do, we all have to do it. Is that still the rule?
That's the rule. Yeah.
That's the rule. Wait,
And then
other
Trev
than
still respins?
I think other than yes, any respins, but I think other than hot sauce, like I
Yeah,
don't think
okay.
you guys were gonna. I just said I would do the hot sauce if he gets it.
Okay,
Or
so
a
just
shots.
the alcohol related one.
Yeah.
The take 4 shots throughout next episode.
Yeah.
that
We
sounds
should,
amazing.
everybody on this show.
Hey, right here.
Somebody's got to hit that.
I got one. First one set for you. So then you
Okay.
only have to do 3 next week.
True. Yeah.
Here you go, Trev. Oh my fucking god.
No way.
Yes.
No.
Is that it?
Yeah.
4 shots?
Oh,
Take 4 shots.
Trap.
Throughout next episode.
No, no. Everybody else has.
Everybody.
well,
Everybody-
everybody
That's the
but Trevor has to take 4 shots next
Okay, well,
episode.
Trev has to do like 3 punishments then.
Yeah. He
Oh, one for
needs
each
to
of
have
us. That's 4.
a definite punishment.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot.
That's really fun.
Can
Maybe
we
we
just
can compromise.
If
and
Trev
just keep-
takes 1 shot
It
because
won't
we've
happen.
got it poured, can he get like
It's not going to happen, Michael.
50% off?
Try it.
Um,
Wait,
maybe we
50%
split
off
the 4
what?
shots between the 4 of us.
4 of us.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
the terrible.
feel like
rule.
that's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Dude,
Well,
come
we
on,
can
What are
talk
you
about
talking
it
about?
between.
Or Steve drinks the whole bottle of whiskey that he showed us.
It's an
Oh,
interesting idea.
it is an interesting idea,
Oh.
but it ain't happening.
For your
Yeah.
nephew, Steve.
No, I understand. I
All right,
like
well,
that kid, but
I think
don't
Trevor
like him
needs
that
another
much.
spin. And Trevor, I'm just going to go ahead and say you're not going to get any pick who spins the wheel or second place must spin.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
gonna
no,
get
those
an
are
actual
those are off.
punishment.
Those are off the table.
Those are off.
Yeah, make him do something terrible.
Doesn't have to be terrible. It's just a
Oh my.
punishment.
Oh, would you look at that?
That's
That
8
doesn't
shots
count.
for everyone.
Kevin's getting excited.
Okay,
Oh,
well that's easy enough. Trev, since we need to keep Michael on,
Just step out.
please just step out and don't come back. Thank you.
Hit
Well,
the road, Jack.
Yeah,
That's
seems
too
like a
bad.
very mild punishment considering what
So the
Everybody's
rest of
gonna
us
take
have to
eight
take
shots.
8
I couldn't read
shots.
it.
That's ridiculous. And he just had to get up?
Yeah.
Mm,
Hold
He
on,
got
I
out.
got to call in sick for 8 days from now.
yeah. Next Tuesday is going to be rough.
No
Well, we
shit.
can discuss
Well-
during the week whether or not that's
Rules are
gonna
rules,
happen.
bro.
Okay.
It's gonna make the whiskey segment fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael, you want to join us next week? Apparently it's 4 rounds of shots
4 rounds, huh? I mean,
in an
So-
hour.
yeah, that sounds.
Spielman can come in too on that one. Yep.
Yeah,
I think it's 8
Yeah.
shots.
I think next week we just take it to a bar and we just go live from a bar
Sounds
somewhere.
good to me.
yeah.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
You know what would
We
be
did
amazing?
talk
We should do
about
this
that.
one from home.
That would get expensive though.
Yeah, you're right.
It
Okay.
adds up fast.
Well, anyways,
Um,
who knew that was going to land on the wheel tonight? Good work there,
Twice.
James. Good market placing. Kevin, congratulations on your win. Michael,
Thank you.
that quarter point separated us, but
That helped.
It helped.
it's how it goes sometimes, I guess. Appreciate
Brian,
you
nice,
joining
nice
us,
work on
Michael.
that last guest, Brian. I mean, like, honestly, I don't know if we gave you enough credit for that, but that was really well done.
So you guys all thought like I was going to be down in the basement, 0 points, spin the wheel, blah, 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 take 4 shots. But no, I pulled it out. I came in a solid, almost second place. And
You still have to do
I
4
nailed
shots
that
though.
one.
Almost.
And I still have to take 4 shots next week.
Yeah, it's too bad.
So, oh, well.
Yeah.
It's good for
What are you gonna
Trev.
do?
You know, he
Yeah,
got to
what are you
spin the
gonna do?
wheel. Then he had to bail on us. But appreciate Mike and Trevor hanging out together doing that. Are you guys going to design some parts now, or are you going to just call it a night?
Yeah. No, we still have work to do. We
Beautiful.
got some things in the works. So
Good.
Yeah.
So, well, everyone at home, thank you for tuning in. Guys, thanks for being here. Michael, thank you for joining and for sharing what you've got going. Pretty exciting to see. Appreciate what you do for the sport. And last week, you know, in talking to Jim, we talked about all that you do for him and for the Mulrooney family team, which you're obviously a part of, but also what you do for other people, even competitors of gyms, and helping with different gear sets and whatnot. And we just appreciate that. So
yeah, no, absolutely. I did hear that last week when Everett came and talked to you about thinking I was setting him up for failure or something. No, I definitely not. I just want to see the sport continue to grow out here, and I mean, it's good for all of us pulling the same direction, I guess. Yeah, no, it's definitely.
I feel like something's happening with
What's
something
going on
John
behind the
Spielman and
camera
Trevor.
there?
All right,
Miguel?
these two bozos.
Are they
I've
doing
got
like
darts
WrestleMania?
flying over my head. No big deal. They're not very good at darts, though. So
Hey, at least they
Are
haven't
they
hit
playing
you.
throwing
darts
darts
over your head? That's
Wait,
amazing.
hold on. You say they're not very good. They haven't hit you.
no, hold
I feel
on,
like-
Trevor. Don't pull that. Oh, don't pull it. He just pulled 3 out of the wall at the dartboard.
Somebody's
Not
gonna
like
need some new
off the
blinds
board,
soon. That's
like
good.
out of the wall. So
didn't they
This
just
might-
have the house painted too?
the exterior has been painted. We're clearly
Oh, not the interior yet.
We're gonna move into the inside next. Clearly,
I think they're aerating the
we need
shit
some
rock.
Some
drywall
holes
repair
first.
first, though.
Oh shit. Anyways, hope you don't get hit in the head with a dart, Michael. Thank you for joining us. Guys,
Absolutely.
thanks for being here. Uncle Steve, the whiskey minute was perfect.
Thank you.
Great
I've been
job, Steve.
I've been texting with Spielman about what we're gonna do next week. So I got an
Okay.
idea.
Perfect. Very good. Well, everyone tuning in at home, we appreciate it. We hope everybody has a great week. Stay safe. We look forward to seeing you back here next week. So with that, everyone have a good night. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Bye, guys.